and welcome to our studio. The wind is howling outside today. We are working on our recycled Christmas candle, and I'm going to show you how to make this lovely candle and different things we can make them out of. This is actually a toilet paper roll, this one here. I'm going to be using today a ribbon, the inside of the ribbon that's left over. And if you're like me, you have a bunch of these during the holiday. I go to the dollar store and buy the wonderful, beautiful Christmas ribbon. You also could use a paper towel roll. And on this one, I would probably cut it off right about there to have some different sizes, because it'd be fun to have some different sizes as well. And also, a Pringles can would be nice and sturdy if you wanted a bigger candle. We could poke a hole in the middle and use it the same way as what we're going to be doing today. So if I was using the paper towel or the toilet paper roll, I take it and I fill it full of paper to make it nice and sturdy, to keep it from bending and everything. And I'm still going to go ahead and do that. This is a nice cardboard, and this is just the ribbon core, and I can't even bend it with my hands. But I'm going to still go ahead and put some paper in it. The reason being, if some of that comes through the bottom, I don't want it to leak all in the stuff that we're making the candle with. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit more. Now, the bottom that I'm going to be doing for my candle, I found a 4 set of coasters. I think I paid 99 cents for them. I think I found them at Walmart. You also could just cut a circle out of cardboard and glue glitter. Paint it the color, like gold color first, and then glue your glitter on it. It doesn't have to be gold. It could be any color, Christmas color that you wanted. It'd be really pretty in blues too. So another thing that I do is I put a rock in the bottom so that I have it kind of heavier set, so it doesn't just really knock over really easy. It's weighted down. You could use a rock from outside. The rocks are starting to disappear all around my house. I'm not quite sure why. It's not like I've used them in anything. Or your glass marbles or anything with some weight in it, just to kind of get that down and secure. Now, when I took this part off, this one you may, each of these cores are different, so it's kind of going to pin, but I took this kind of this edging off, and this one I completely removed on this side. I like this part because I can put my little flame in there, but if you don't have that part, we're just going to put the paper up like that and stick it down into that, and that's how I did the toilet paper one there. I'm going to start by gluing it down using my hot glue gun. And do we want to try and get this centered? And I put my rock in the middle of it. So we have that pretty well centered. Okay. And I would like to make a set of 3. I think that would be really cute with 3. And we're going to go ahead and make up our wax coating, I guess would be the word for it. We're going to use half Elmer's glue and half shaving cream. And it does make a difference that it's Elmer's glue, and it's kind of tricky to try and measure half and half. Side on the air of the glue over the shaving cream. Now, I've kind of got about, it's hard to see this because I've got, it's both white, no container is white, and I'm going to put about that much shaving cream in my container. And I found that it's easier for me that if I stir it with my paintbrush. This is a child's paintbrush or a real coarse paintbrush. I think my shaving cream grew while I turned my head there. And this is fun to stir. You may want to get a metal bowl something that you can put crafts in. Another good container would be an old plastic microwavable container. So we're going to try and make sure that we've got the glue all stirred in here. And I swear that shaving cream grew on me. That was really funny. There, it's going down. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we still may have to get a bowl once we start putting our color in. And okay, we've got that pretty distributed, and I recommend using a bigger container than I did, and that's okay. And to color this, I'm going to use food coloring today. And my paper towel seemed to disappear as well. We've got our helper here helping me out, so magically a few of these items are just going to appear on my table. And a spatula also would work good. Just remember, anything like this that you're using, keep it for crafts, because you're probably going to stain it or use it up. Now, this is just my food coloring. I'm just going to take a dab of that and put it in. And I use a popsicle stick or just a craft stick to get that in and out with. We're going to start to get that Christmas green here. This is Kelly green. And you can see my stuff is going down in size as well. And sometimes I like to keep the variegation of colors. I did a Halloween video that was really fun that had skeletons in a kind of a cauldron, and we put this stuff in there, and it was really cute. So check that out at Halloween time. That's how we made our brew. Okay, I think we've got that to a pretty good consistency. We're gonna come over here, and I've not quite learned how to get this all on here, and the best way I can figure it out is still with my brush. You may find a better way to do that, and if you do, that's fine. Now I'm going to try and keep it off the gold a little bit, and then I'll squish it down. And this is a fatter candle, so it's going to show more wax on the bottom than our skinnier, shorter one there. And we just, on this first layer, we just kind of want to kind of keep it even as we can. And I found that putting it on the first time and then kind of leaving it alone, don't mess with it too much, because it seems like when you go back to smooth it out or lay it down, you kind of pick up more layers than you started with. So and I've had this candle made for several months now, and I've had it all over my studio, and it has taken a beating, so it does stand up pretty good. It is pretty sturdy. Now see what I mean about lifting it off right there when you try to go back over it. So just kind of leave it alone the best you can. Don't mess with it too much here. Of course, you don't want a spot sticking way out or anything like that. And I messed with it again when I shouldn't have. Okay, so we're starting to get our shape here. And I need some more up on the top. Now remember, if you just had that paper up on there, it would just go cover that paper up and it would work just as well. There's nothing wrong with that. Or if you can think of a different filler, that's fine too. At this point in time, I tried to make like some drips, and I tried to put it down in areas that where I thought it should drip. And the drips I kind of pull up and then down. And the reason we pull them up first is to kind of get them attached and then pull them down. And they're going to lay down a little bit more the more they dry. This does take quite a while to dry. So don't run around and mess with it. Just leave it overnight or till the next day or something like that. So we've got some nice drips kind of coming down now. And that's starting to take form. That one looks like a snail for some reason. Alright, I'm going to add some sparkle to this now. On this one I put some tinsel, some red tinsel, and I put some micro balls on it. Some kind of antique looking ones. I should have a different setting. There should be 2 settings on this, you would think. It doesn't have a shaker. I'm going to put green on it, of course. And I think I still need to come back and put some around the bottom and pull it out a little bit more as well. And I do see a spot right there that I missed. I really like the tinsel glitter, and I think I'm going to put a little bit of gold tinsel glitter on it. This it really brightens the color up as well too. And the tinsel glitter is longer and skinnier. And I really like it. I've been using it in my melted wax a lot too. The twice melted technique. Alright, now see how we've got it bigger on the top than the bottom, so I'm going to come around and just try to leave a little bit of that gold there, but we will see if I can do that or not. I'm going to switch to, see, there's my snail. It keeps coming back, I don't know why. It doesn't take much, we've been shooting for a while, can you tell? Doesn't take much to amuse me. Almost did it again. I'm getting kind of slap happy here. Tinsel glitter happy. You can always tell how many Christmas videos I shot. The further we go, the more glittered I get. 'Tis the season. At our house, you just better expect it being glitter season. Forget holiday season, it is glitter season at our house. I really like glitter. Hopefully I won't breathe as much of it like I did last year. Okay, so we've got that on, and I had a spot, and I may have covered him up when I was applying that. It looks like we kind of did, so we're going to glitter him back up so he doesn't stand out like the others. I just did the other part. And I think the taller ones are easier to do. I think this guy being shorter and stockier, I thought I'd like him a little bit better, but he was a little bit difficult to do. The tall ones made a little bit easier. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. We're going to make our wick now. And I'm going to take a blue pipe cleaner and build around him. The blue is the heat. And then, of course, red would be next. So we're going to bend that over. And we're just going to twist him around our blue. our yellow, which is our warmth, our light. And just make him a little bit bigger than the other one. And all the way around. And I really thought it would be really cute to put a candle in here, but I can't figure out how to do it. You could set it in there, but you couldn't turn it on and off. A flameless candle, so I'm still working on that. Oops. And I just dropped them into the candle. So we're going to give them a little bit of a green flame on top. That's okay. These things don't happen unless I'm filming. Yeah, my husband says, yeah, right. Okay. Get rid of that yellow one so we just have our blue one standing there. And we're simply just going to take it, and it's a little bit too long. Make that just a tad bit shorter. And squish it right in to our candle. And I really like that green color. That green color is really pretty. I think blue would be really fun to do as well. But do different colors, put different glitter on them. Just really play with it and make your own. Use your different recycled materials around the house. And you know, it's rather inexpensive. Do make sure that it is the Elmer's glue. It does make a difference. The other glues kind of melt the shaving cream. And the shaving cream, I just buy the cheapest one. A lot of times I get it at the Dollar Tree that is just real foamy. You don't want any gel or anything like that. And that is how we do our recycled Christmas candle. Come over, see more of the videos we're doing this holiday season. You can visit us at miriamjoy.com, and there is a YouTube link that takes you right to the video website. And we're getting close to 300 videos there. Maybe we'll do some kind of party or celebration when we hit 300, so stay tuned on that. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas and God bless.